Today we are focusing on World War II. 16 million Americans served in that war. 15 years ago, there were nearly 6 million surviving veterans. That was 15 years ago. Today, there are less than 1 million veterans of World War II. And California is home to nearly 100,000 World War II veterans, more than any of the other states in our union. World War II began in 1939 and ended in 1945, and it was the deadliest war in history. More than 100 million soldiers were deployed from all over 50 nations. 15 million soldiers and 45 million civilians died in that conflict. The men we honor today, and the women, we represent an entire generation who stood up to tyranny. Many people don't realize that the county of Los Angeles is the home of one of those great heroes of World War II, whose grandfather was basically the founder of contemporary Los Angeles County. That was Don Benito Wilson. Anybody remember Don Benito Wilson? He owned a lot of the property, but he wasn't too much of a visionary because he sold Beverly Hills to the Doheny family, who later found oil. But he developed much of the San Gabriel Valley. He did a lot. In fact, he started the first Christian college. It was a Methodist college called Wilson College in Los Angeles. Anybody ever hear of Wilson College? Well, today it's called the University of Southern California, USC. So, yes, it's got a few Trojans here. But all of those great accomplishments, the only really lasting monument for him is Mount Wilson. And one of the daughters from the lady from Boston, her husband, he was the first mayor of the city of San Marino. He incorporated the city of San Marino. Now, Benito Wilson's grandson, who grew up in San Gabriel Valley, was General George Patton. I was telling this story to Mosuji, the Secretary General of Jiangsu, when we hosted him here 2 years ago at the Huntington, where we had a luncheon for him. And I was telling him about this person. Did you ever hear of him? And he laughed and said, I saw the motion picture. But the point is, in this area, we have so many veterans. We built the aircraft. We built the aircraft that helped us win that war. So we're indebted to President Franklin Roosevelt, President Dwight David Eisenhower, General George Patton, General Douglas MacArthur, and the other generals and admirals who helped win that war. And those are the men and women who fought bravely for freedom. According to the National World War II Museum, the profile of U.S. servicemen and servicewomen from 1941 through 45, 38% were volunteers. Most served for more than 3 years. 73% were overseas for 16 months. As President Ronald Reagan said, they were liberators, not conquerors. They were ordinary men and women who were called to do what was necessary to win freedom. They believed in America. They believed in freedom. They fought for everything that was much more important than themselves. They sacrificed themselves for the next generation so we had the freedoms that we have today. They were a band of brothers, but also a band of sisters and mothers and fathers as all Americans joined together in that war. The veterans today that we are recognizing didn't serve with the intent to someday be honored. They did it because it was their duty, their responsibility to their nation. They didn't seek recognition, but today we take pause to recognize each and every one of them, those that are here today and those who have passed on, and their families. Today we salute our World War II veterans. We honor their service, their sacrifice, and each of them, we owe them a debt of gratitude. So thank you very much to the men and women who served in the war.